beginning. The case started last night. Kutsuki-san entered the kitchen around midnight, making a bit of small talk with Hiroshi, who'd been there for a while. Hiroshi had been trapped in the kitchen all night by Nyana Sofu, who made him wash the dishes and clean the whole place. Since Hiroshi and Nyana Sofu were distracted, they didn't see Kutsuki-san take the sashimi knife from the box when he left the kitchen. There's no doubt that Kutsuki-san intended to kill someone. Likely, our true culprit. He invited his would-be victim to the scene of the crime, classroom 1C. It was there that Kutsuki-san attacked them. But they turned things back on Kutsuki-san and fought back, breaking his nose in the scuffle. This likely caused him to drop the knife, so the culprit took it themselves and used it to stab Kutsuki-san. To death. Noticing how much of a struggle this left behind, the killer fixed up the desks, making it look like far less of a struggle occurred there. With blood likely all over them, the killer needed to wash up. They unwrapped their bandages and went to the nurse's office to do so. But when they headed in to wash the bandages in their hands, they didn't realize that someone else was also in that room. Miyoga-san. The killer woke her up, but she was too tired to check who it was at the time, and just left them alone and went back to sleep. The killer, after washing up, not only took new bandages to rewrap their arms, but also a syringe and some tranquilizer with them. This was crucial to the next step of their plan, having someone take the fall. Me. They forged a letter claiming to be Kutsuki-san, but the writing of the notes became slightly smudged as they wrote it because they were left-handed. Heading upstairs, they left a note in my room so I'd see it upon waking up, and walk right into their trap. Upon waking up, I went downstairs, straight towards classroom 1C, none the wiser that the killer was right behind me. But they also failed to notice they had a witness, too. Hoshisaki-san, whose face blindness and worldview meant he mistook the killer for an alien imposter. As soon as I walked into the classroom, the killer jabbed me in the side with a needle full of tranquilizer, and I was knocked unconscious within moments. Now I was unconscious. They dragged me over Kutsuki-san's body, getting my back covered in his blood. They set me up against the desk, put the knife in my hands, and reached into my pocket to take a glass vial. A vial they only knew about because I was their sister. After that, they hid themselves in the closet and waited for people to get up and head downstairs. When they heard it, the last phase of their plan went into action. They threw the vial against the floor and it shattered, which drew the attention of Shiraki-san and Hiroshi. They shut the closet door, pulling in stray beans and glass from the vial, before clicking their handcuff back on to appear as if nothing happened. That's when I woke up. I saw Kutsuki-san's body and started screaming. That brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the classroom first, then Okasawara-san and Miyoga-san. The scene caused a panic. Shiraki-san restrained me, and suspicion was immediately on me. However, it was that panic and suspicion the killer was hoping for. Because of that panic, the killer's hiding place was never checked. Giannis's announcement went off, pulling us out of the room before we could even think to do so. Once everything had gone quiet, the culprit simply left the closet and joined the rest of us, acting as if they'd just been drawn out of their bedroom by the announcement. There's only one person who could have orchestrated all of this. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor, and my brother. Was there anything I got wrong, Moichi?
It appears he has no further rebuttal.
Moichi, please, tell me.
That is enough! I imagine this is hard for you, Sanada-san. I'm so sorry. But your brother has committed a great many sins today, and it's not in our hands anymore.
I'm inclined to agree. We have our answer. We mustn't waste any more time and conclude these proceedings now.
And I was here thinking you kids would never shut up. So, you're finally all done? Good. Then let's get the voting underway. You'll all have limited time to vote, so don't take too long to think and get it in on time. And remember, you only get one chance, so make sure you choose the right participant. Now, without further ado, it's voting time! And now, let's tally up all the votes to see how you all did. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor, has been declared guilty. And the result is... Ding, ding, ding! That's right! He's the real killer! And that concludes the first clinical trial. Congratulations! The majority of you have voted correctly. The killer of Reiji Kutsuki was your very own absolute prosecutor, Moichiro Sanada.
Moichi, why? Why did you do this? What is...
Dear Moichiro, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
Is this...
It's like an exact copy of the letter you had, but the letters aren't smudged. It also looks a bit... imprinted?
So the person that wasn't targeted by the Kutsuki-san was...
Moichi.
I received the letter late last night. I hadn't been able to sleep, and it was slipped under my door around 3 o'clock. I went down to see if he was telling the truth. This had better be important, Kutsuki.
Dude, come on. I've seen how uptight you can get. I promise you, I wouldn't have called you here if I hadn't found a way out.
So where is it then?
You see the closet in the back of the room? There's a vent in there.
You think that could be a way out?
Dunno. Could be pretty important, but I can't get the vent off.
Did you not think to go look for a screwdriver in the storage room?
Nah, seems silly to me.
Even when you might have something important, you're still a letdown. It only seems to have been screwed in with a few flatheads. I can probably get it off with my badge.
Yeah, dude. Take your time.
All right, let's... I hadn't been facing him. He could have hit me easily. I don't know if he just missed, or...
Ah, shit. Hold still, dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I think you could take a guess, man.
Get away from me! I managed to shove him out and began fighting with him. What the hell are you thinking?
Damn, dude, hold still. Ah! Oh, shit. Why is the ceiling that way? Where is it?
No, you don't. I'm taking this. I was able to disarm him and take the knife away from him. This really is a new low, Kutsuki. Just wanting us all to sit here and wait was one thing, but trying to kill me? I'm restraining you and letting the others know what happened when they wake up.
Dude. What? You think they'll believe you? You've made some pretty bad blood with just about everybody here.
So what? I'll trust my word over yours.
Nah, will they? They just think I'm kind of weird, but they think you're a danger.
No, they don't.
You blew up at us earlier, dude. Hell, we even heard you screaming at your sister, you know?
She's not part of this.
She probably thinks you're a burden, dude. You haven't shown her any kindness since we got here.
Shut up.
She'd think better of you if you could just be quiet and calm down, too.
Shut up!
I didn't lie to you, dude. There's one way out. You got it in your hands right now, Sonata. If you want to escape, prove us all wrong so bad, then do it. You actually did it, dude. Guess I underestimated you.
I wasn't sure if I could keep him restrained. If he broke out, nothing could have stopped him from trying to kill someone else. So, I killed him first.
What utter nonsense. Do you expect me to believe that nonsensical excuse coming from such a brilliant legal mind? You were fully aware he posed no threat. You made it evident you saw him as a half-baked stoner. And now, with a broken nose and a concussion, he simply wouldn't be getting up again, and certainly not making another attempt in a state where anyone could have repelled him.
Moichi, why? Why did you do it?
Why? Is it still not crystal clear why? I'm the only one who was working into delirium to actually find a way out of here. While the rest of you were content to sit here and do nothing. I'm the only one here who cared that we were in a situation where any of us could be killed at any moment. The rest of you, so eager to judge me, were all content to just sit here and wait for some nebulous rescue that's still not come to pass. And every time I tried to get you all collaborating to escape, you would all decide instead to either give up or worse, mess around. And then it would be thrown in my face as a failure of my attempts to get everyone out of here alive every single time. You were all content to just live here, so why shouldn't I be the one who actually gets out? I'm the only one who seems to want to leave. Kutsuki told me he knew about a way out, and I took it. And had I not, this would have been a trial for my murder. Can you honestly say that not a single one of you would have done the same thing I did?
And what for the rest of us? We'd all die for your escape.
That was never part of my plan. Yanis kept that half of the rules secret to force this situation to be far more dire than it seemed, I suspect.
Who's to say?
After I found out, so be it. Kutsuki's blood was already on the floor. Someone else was going to die. I wasn't going to just let it be me.
Moichi, how could you just so easily sacrifice the lives of did you frame me?
Why not?
What?
Years you've held secrets from me on behalf of our father. Just determined to be his perfect little sunflower. Every time that man hurt me in some way, you'd never be there for me until after the smoke cleared. Every time you would berate me for not being more like you. Every time he'd humiliate me in front of others, including you, to make an example of me. He'd always drill that into you, how I was a bad influence and someone you should stay away from. That's why you only ever talk to me in private.
Moichi, I really tried to.
Shut the fuck up, Himari! Your crocodile tears aren't gonna work this time. If I'm going to die, then at least grant me the dignity of my last words. Our father never gave me a chance. I was always his biggest mistake and resentment, something that man never changed his mind on. Even after I became the absolute prosecutor, he still favored you. He still saw me as a burden. Still saw and treated me as what killed Himawari, her mother. All the while, you'd simply stand aside, watch him treat me like a burden, and do nothing to actually step in and help me. All you could ever do was dry my tears afterwards. All until the day I was finally sent to juvie, where you'd never need to even bother pretending to care. Every game we played together, every school assignment we worked on. What did any of it matter if you couldn't be there for me when I needed you the most? Right down to asking him to sell off the last thing we had left of our mother. You sided with him every time. You never held any empathy for me. You're no better than him.
I couldn't do it. Falling to my knees, I could do nothing more than weep. The most ugly weeping I've ever done since I was a newborn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that. Far too late. You can't just say that! And what the hell do you, of all people, know about what I went through?
I don't know anything, yeah. But this isn't right at all. You're demanding that Himari knew exactly what she needed to do to help you when you were a kid. To stand up to your dad like that. But Himari's your twin sister. You two were the exact same age. You're asking that someone your own age stood up to her own dad. Can you honestly blame her? Your dad kept putting you in horrible situations, and yeah, I don't know how bad they all were. But, Himari, it sounds like even despite what your father told her, she still chose to help you however she actually could at her age. It wasn't what you needed, I get that. But it's what Himari could still do for you. To still argue against what your dad was doing. Your dad's the one to blame in all this, not Himari. He's the one who decided to play favorites with his kids. Even Himari could see that was a terrible thing to do. Even with the little control she had, she still tried to be there for you. to be the sister that you needed. You should have stuck together. Mari clearly wanted it, and we could have still found a way out together. But now you're going to die, and she'll be all alone. Forever. Missing someone she found important. Someone she loved.
She didn't. That's...
Moichi,
I wonder, was I ever fit to wear this with any semblance of pride? Marty, I'm sorry. You were in the same situation I was, but because you never faced our father's wrath, I never wanted to admit it. It was foolish of me to always blame you for his favoritism for what he did. I'm ashamed for doing so for so long.
Moichi,
It's strange, though, what Kutsuki had said to me during his final moments. It almost seemed like he wanted me to kill him. Like he knew those words exactly would get under my skin. And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out. But Himari, I need you to have this. When a prosecutor is unable to continue serving, he has to return his badge to the office. I'll be unable to, so I please ask you to do so. As for the card, keep it close. For me.
What a snooze fest! Are you two done yet with your little chit chat? Because I think it's time we wrap this up!
what? No, please leave! I haven't properly said goodbye.
Well, too bad, I'm done waiting. I checked out ages ago when the dude in the bow tie started yelling.
Himari,
Moichi.
I'm strong enough to take this. I promise. And you'll be fine. With the showing you gave today, I know you'll keep the others safe. I entrust my legacy to you. Please, get out of here, Himari. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Please, just a little longer. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet.
Quiet down! You've been delaying this for far too long! Let's get this along, everyone! All good child killers deserve a fitting punishment. And for the absolute prosecutor, we've prepared quite the special spectacle.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry for all that I've done.
Wait, Luigi!
Goodbye, Himari.
I tell you, this equipment isn't up to standard anymore. He nearly got away. But nearly wasn't good enough for him to survive 40,000 bolts to the skull.
Let us go! I just want to go home! How could you do something so cruel?
Please, Heavenly Father, save his soul and forgive him for his sins. And please protect us from...
No, never, can't, there, no!
What the fucking shit was that?
What? I'm simply holding up the rules that I laid out for all of you. I mean, if you'd all embraced apathy by now, you wouldn't have felt a thing watching that. That's just the consequence of trying to hold on to your humanity. You kids all still want to trust each other, and look where that got you. Nowhere but lower. Some of you even trust me now.
Explain.
The exit that the lawyer boy thought was worth killing somebody over? I made it up. You guys took it at face value without a second thought.
So, not only did Sonata succumb to this nonsense, it was all in vain?
Correct! He died for absolutely nothing!
You demon! You soulless, evil demon! All this happened because of you! They wouldn't have tried to kill each other if it wasn't for you punching them into a corner!
Hey, don't give me all the credit. The moment was kind of a last-minute addition to the control. Yet still got results. They could have chosen to not kill, but they didn't. Besides, you've already proven the experiment's hypothesis at least a little correct by succumbing to your own apathy.
Whatever do you mean?
You're all so selfish, thinking only of yourselves at this moment. But you've missed the best part of all of this in doing so. Look at her. Such interesting results. Her twin brother just got fried harder than a fork in a socket, and not one of you even glanced at her.
Oh my.
Kaguya-san.
Are you doing all right?
I reached into my apron pocket, and they were still there.
You passed out. After you passed out, Miyoka-san and Shiraki-san carried you back here. I am here to tell you that's what happened.
Moichi. You fucking idiot! I threw the badge across the room. I didn't know where it landed. I didn't care.
How could you think I'd even be close to doing all right? You saw what happened. What Moichi did to me. What he did to Kutsuki-san. How he felt about me. Maybe our dad was right about him. Maybe he just saw something in Moichi that I couldn't. And I just
garden. He killed someone. He stabbed someone to death. And then he tried to frame me for it. His own sister. All the while, he acted like he was going to try to exonerate me. He yelled at me, yelled at everyone, he yelled at you constantly for not living up to his expectations. And he expected me to believe some speech from a guy we've barely known for a week was what changed his mind? That's what changed his mind after all this time? After everything he said and did to me? And I'm just supposed to forgive him after all that? After he could only say he should have treated me better right before he died. So, I'm supposed to believe him now. Of course he'd lie. He did it all the time. He was lying, talking, saying whatever would clear his guilty conscience. He only ever cared about himself. I held the card in both hands, ready to rip it in half.
I don't understand. What is lying?
What? But then the card fell from my hands, fluttering into Kaguya's.
Hmm?
This card. It's from a game me and Moichi would play when we were kids. He drew on this card. It was his favorite. He gave it to me the first night we were here. No matter what happened, even when things got bad, we would play this game together. It was ours. That sounds stupid.
Is this card lying?
No, lying isn't a tangible thing. It's when you tell someone something you know isn't true.
Why do you think Moichi is lying?
He was always lying. He never cared about me or anyone else. He treated me like a burden from the moment we got here.
The first night we were here, he gave you the card. Even when things got bad.
What are you... No. No, I'm not forgiving him. I will never forgive him. I don't care what his reasons were. I don't care why he gave me the card. I don't care if he loved me or if he didn't. What he did is unforgivable. And I don't care about him anymore. Do you understand?
Can I hold you?
Hold me. Do Do you mean a hug?
Can I hug you?
Yes, you can. Kaguya wrapped her arms around me, holding me tightly to her chest. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any energy left to be angry. I just held tightly to Kaguya. Thank you.
Are you doing all right?
A bit. I feel a bit better. There was a strange scent to her. I couldn't tell if it came from her or her big scarf, but it was nice.
Do you feel better?
I only managed to nod as a response. Then I felt her arms finally let go. She tucked the card in her shirt, then sat down in the chair. I felt so tired. My body was barely holding on. I just wanted to sleep. I'd like to be alone right now. Have a good night, Kaguya-san.
Okay.
Kaguya-san?
Is the moon visible at good night?
Could you at least get the light?
The light?
The light switch over there. Could you please flick it off? Kaguya flicked off the light switch, and I could hear her footsteps and the chair sliding. Despite the new darkness, I could feel her eyes on me. I tried my best to fall asleep. But no matter how hard I tried to push my feelings aside, no matter how much I tried to forget about him, there was still one thing that stuck out in my mind.
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Those words continued to echo in my ears as I slowly drifted off to sleep. Sinking, falling, fingers outstretched as I wondered exactly what he meant by that.